Okay, I'm back at the gym. I stopped at the, oh, whoops. I stopped at the Pokemart to restock and pick up my packages, and you'll never believe what I got. My mother bought me a choice scarf. A choice scarf. This thing is... It's utterly amazing. Seriously. Like, when I get to the Battle Frontier and stuff like that, this choice scarf will be so useful. Like, if I have a slow Pokemon, like, they'll be locked into one move, but they're 50% faster. And that is such a huge boon. If Claire allows it, her grandfather, our master, will also. You may enter. Oh, nice little Dratini. You, how dare you enter uninvited? Well, I have to be invited to enter in the first place, so... I would like to think that I was invited. Go, my version of Dragonair that will probably rompers in one hit. Ice Beam! I love my Dragonair. But once I finish this, I seriously need to train. Dragon Rage. You're still using Dragon Rage? I don't think Dragon Rage is really going to help you this late into the game. At least Dragon Pulse would have been dangerous. It is rather inconvenient to keep it that way. I should probably heal it anyway. I always love the music here. Oh, wow, that's amazing. How do you like this place? Sure. Oh my god, where'd you get a white beard? But in all seriousness, how do you like this place? I imagine, like, growing up inside a... Oh, a calcium, that's useful. I imagine, living inside a game corner, only to be handed to whoever. Not very exciting. Then all of a sudden, living in a place with others of your kind. Now that is a serious morale booster. Now I kind of wish that the music here didn't change whenever I went surfing. I don't want to run into any wild Pokemon here. There's quite literally nothing that I want to catch here. Oh, I should really get some more repels. I didn't realize how low I was. Do I really have to go this way around? I'm guessing the answer is yes. Come on, Red Menace. Even though you're an HM slave, you're my MVP. It's gotta be a double battle, doesn't it? That is not good. Like, at all. Dash, we can do it? I hope? Shadow Ball, I guess? That's all I can think of because... Well, Dash is severely underleveled and I've sort of been neglecting him. And pretty much just using him as a fly slave. Oh yeah, finally. I should have switched him out. I really should have switched him out. In fact, that's what I'm going to do the first chance I get. I'm your turn, Catatonic, because you can actually take a hit. I probably should have went with Raikou, though. That was not an easy fight. Well, I mean, it was easy, but I meant without getting hurt. He'll tell on you, he'll be angry. It's like having to battle Lance, the person who actually likes me. Just for some experience. Because I really like this dragon place. Even if not everything here is a dragon, per se. You know, thinking back at this point, Dragonite was one of the strongest Pokemon that you could have possibly gotten. But as of Gen 3, 4, and onwards, he became a little bit more of a liability. In fact, dragons are have become quite a powerful liability if you're not careful in Gen 6. All because the equivalent of a small puffball that couldn't harm a fly, or even a tiny flower that could be squished, is suddenly unable to kill a dragon. I mean, is get killed by a dragon just because it's unable to affect it. It's like a cockroach. Seriously. Draco Meteor! This tiny little flower that was in the middle of all of it was unaffected. Another package. I picked up like 5 or 6 packages earlier or like off screen. I don't need you to buy another thing to pick up. Why do you need permission to use Dragon Pokemon? I just caught one at random. Well, technically I just bought it, but yeah. You know, I'm not exactly convincing anyone. Seriously, the way I'm saying that makes it sound like I'm a horrible person. And would be displeased. Is there anything over here? I'll use one more Super Repel because I still need to get out of here. And once I'm done, I'll buy some more. Ah, here we go. Oh, Dragon Fang. Oh, well, time to finish up the test. Good to see you here. No need to explain why you came. Clara sent you here, didn't she? That girl is a handful. I'm sorry, but I must test you. Not to worry. You are to answer only a few questions. Ready? What are Pokemon to you? To me, they are friends. Oh, I understand. It helps you win battles. Well, I would like to say training. Well, strategy and cheating kind of helps you win. But in this case, training kind of would. Nah, hang on. Alright, I'm back. I had to get a drink. I had to go grab a drink. Got myself some green tea. I know I'm gonna need it for what comes later. Ah. What kind of trainer do I wish to battle? At this point, I'd rather battle anyone, but preferably somebody strong. But that's not why I'm answering. What is the most important thing? Well, loving your Pokemon certainly helps, because if you don't, you can't teach it Trigger Meteor. And both of them are kind of important. I mean, level 1 Rattata can beat Darkrai. How'd it go? I guess there's no point in asking. You did fail? Passed? That cannot be! You're lying. Even I haven't been approved. If you're only answering 5 ridiculously easy questions, there's no way that you couldn't have been approved. Blah. This child is impeccable in skill and spirit. Admit defeat and confer the Rising Badge. Even if he did use 100 items to beat you. Or must I inform Lance of this? Here's the Rising Badge. Hurry up and take it. Oh, I just realized those are Gyarados on the side. The Rising Badge will enable your Pokemon to use the move for climbing waterfalls. Also, all Pokemon will obey you, or will know you as a trainer and obey your every command without question. Reflect upon what it is that you lack and this child has. Claire is thinking about where to get the money to buy all these items necessary. By the way, have you heard of Lugia? Between Olivine and Cienwood, there are islands called World Islands. There's a huge waterfall deep in the cave there. It is said that Lugia rests in the deep end of the waterfall basin. You need a silver ring to reach the waterfall basin after that. You mean like the one I already have? What does it look like, by the way? I didn't bother looking at the red scale, which I sort of regret. I would have loved to at least see it. I don't know why you need a silver wing, okay? It's been quite some time since a trainer has gained our master's rare approval. In fact, not since Master Lance. With just those 5 questions, it's rather difficult to understand how no one else has been approved. Alright, I was just checking on something. Just make sure they didn't say anything different. Anyways, I need to get out of here. I remember in the old version there was actual land for you to stand on. Although I kind of wish these whirlpools would just go away. Because this is kind of slow and tedious. Wait. I'm sorry about this. Here, take this as my apology. We get an awesome TM that I would have loved to use had it come a lot sooner. Dragon Pulse is kind of... never mind. It's a huge energy of some kind. If you don't want it, you don't have to take it. What's the matter? If you're heading to the Pokemon League, then go back to New Park Town and surf along Route 27. Your face. It's telling me you have some unfinished business. Come on. Whatever you have to face from now, don't you dare give up. If you do, I'll feel even worse by having lost to you. Give it your all. In Gen 2, the TM she gives you is Dragon Breath, and she sort of makes a joke about saying it's not her own breath. Of course, with it being Dragon Pulse, they kind of had to change that. Hello, Professor Elm. Oh, that's sweet. I'll be sure to pick that thing up next time. There's actually something I want to do first. What I want to do is fly back to Blackthorn City. Not because I'm lazy, but because... Well, actually, yeah, I am kind of lazy. Not because I'm lazy, even though I am, but because I needed to drop off something at the PC. Because there's something I'd like to pick up. So I temporarily deposited Raikami. By passing the test here, you are given a rather nice prize, depending on how well you answer the questions. If you answer the questions like perfectly, or at least close to perfectly, you'll receive something very nice. You'll receive a special Dratini with extreme speed. Basically, it's a stronger version of Quick Attack. The priority level on it's way higher. The only thing I'm unsure of is whether or not I answered everything completely correct or not. Like, for instance, Friend and Ally are both, well, they're both something that you think would be a good thing. Some people say Ally's the answer, some people say that you just get to get most of them right. I'm going to hope that it's getting most of them right. And I gotta say though, I totally would have gotten this Dratini. I just had to. Dragon Pokemon are symbolic of our clan. You have shown that you can be entrusted with one. And not because I happen to have one right here. Dragonair is staring straight into Mochi's eyes. I'd like to think that I could be reasonably trusted with one, thanks to that, but let's see. This one's oh my god. This one's lax, and this one's the perfect special attacker. Like, seriously. I should really raise this one up at some point, because I'd like to get Draco Meteor on this one. And having extreme speed doesn't hurt either. Wait a minute. Stamina. Okay, so this Dratini has potentially more stamina than Dragonair. Skills stayed about the same, although his got locked. His power increased, and he got slower. Well, that's interesting. Well, anyways, we got what we came here. And I think we've done quite a lot. We went through the ice path. We went through the gym. We went through the Dragon's Den. And admittedly, this is probably split into two parts, so the ice path's probably irrelevant, but we did the Dragon's test, we got a special Dratini, and we got our badge. And we're ready to go to the Pokemon League at any time. So I think this is a good place to stop, because I do need to train my Pokemon a bit. Although there is something I would like to see, because in about 5 minutes I think it'll be too late to get Espeon. What I want to see is if my Eevee's ready to evolve. And to test this out, I'm going to burn one of my rare units. Because I really don't have time to really do much with it. If it evolves, then it's ready. If it doesn't, then, well, I'll have to hold off. And since it didn't, I'll have to hold off. I really wish I could actually check its happiness level. Because this would be a great Eevee for anything that doesn't use special stats. So, anyhow, I'll see you next time. I'm gonna have to go train for the Pokemon League.